Hello again, Mr. I'm not going to do any more sit reps. Hey, I'm the guy. I lied. By the way, Miranda, apologies. I kind of lied on the promise I made to you too. But nothing big. Rissa, I hope you're doing okay. I keep saying I'm sorry and you need somebody to talk to. Hey, you might be happier this way. A month from now, you might be much happier. Who knows? Good luck on that. Once again, I'm here to talk to. I mean, you can message me or whatever. Apparently, my current issues come with dyslexia. Told you I start stuttering on words and having problems with sentences after about 12:30 in the afternoon. First thing in the morning, I get up and I play my criminal case game so I can feed my dog. See, if you feed it for 4 hours, you get 5 points. You feed it for 12 hours, you get 10. So you get up early and you start feeding it, and you get like 15 into it, and then you put the other into it at the last of the afternoon, and you turn off your computer and set it away, and you get up in the morning like I did right now, and you still got an hour and a half before you can start feeding. But, it's like, I started this on the dyslexia. I mean, I'm sitting here searching this taxidermy room for a crown. There's a clown. Clown. Right there in the screen. I knew exactly where the clown was, but I'm searching for a crown, because that's what I read. This happens to me a lot. And it also gets worse as the day goes on, but I mean, this is the very start of the day. But I do have one hell of a headache. This would be migraine standard. The kind where some people go to the hospital and get shots, but not me, because I've always got headaches. So, to me, it's just one of the worst ones. It'll pass. Not one of the worst. Let's say one of the badder ones. Yeah, anyway. So, what I've come down to is that retirement community in the woods in Andersonville. Just still can't get anybody to get me moved, because everybody's deathly allergic to cats except for my roommate, and I kind of mentioned it to her a few times, and she hasn't nibbled. No nibbling. Oh, Spooks. He's taking up Salem's spot. I think they all miss Salem. I don't know if they miss him as much as I do. I'm thinking he was running because I called him in. I've lost one cat that way that I knew of, because the guy who hit him came over and said, "I just ran over your cat," right after you called him in. And I went out and I held him, brought him over to my porch and just held his head and watched him pass. Anyway. And there's a lot of really awesome places for me to go up here, but like they're for 55 and older, which I would be perfect if I had my disability, because they will adjust the age for people who are on disability. I could be 30, I could be 20 if I'm on disability and get into these places. But since right now my disability's under appeal, and most likely will be past the time I have to get moved, I'm fucked. Now, I did find a place that's $150 above what I intended to pay, but it is on a bus route, although a bit inconvenient. It's way up high, never any damage to flood. Good view of the city. Nice firing point, never mind. And it's got a clubhouse, a pool table and a bar, and a swimming pool. 150 more. Those amenities plus your water, cable, and internet are paid. That makes up for the $150 easy. So I've sent them a really nice letter. I hope they like it. See, if I were moving in town, it'll take 3, maybe 4 trips in Jan's truck. I can take her to dinner. Or if we do it in the middle of the month, I can just say, you know, I've paid you a full month's rent, knock off half a month, and that's yours. And take one cat at a time, put them in a room, in a bedroom away from the main room, with my bed, my mattress, and box springs. I'll have to get a frame. If I move into someplace decent, I've got to get a frame. I mean, hell, they aren't that expensive. But you got to have one. I mean, you just, for one thing, it makes making the bed so much easier. For another, you sit on the bed instead of falling onto it. For another, the cats like the higher ground and can see out windows that way. But yeah, I put one cat in the bedroom and shove another cat in the bedroom and bring the third cat in with the last load of junk, which I'll all just pile in the living room because it's not like I've got any furniture right now anyway. Then I can go through every box of junk I've got, decide what can actually be used, what I need in the near future, and put the rest back in boxes, and then put the extra boxes in each other, put them in a closet. Be beautiful. Everything's perfect. So things could work out. I'd kind of like to be back in East Tennessee. Well, I'd really like to be back in East Tennessee, but it seems people recognize me from those movies that my therapist says don't exist. And the people at the psych asylum say don't exist. So I'm getting recognized from things that don't exist. Sounds like a Twilight Zone episode, I think. Spooks, do you want in? He sits there and he looks in the screen window. And he's totally behind a tree. There's a tree that covers both those windows. Oh, a big bush. And so he's got the high ground. Nothing can get to him from above, or from in front, or from the sides. I can't get to him. He can look in the window and watch everything we're doing, smell everything we're doing, and watch and smell everything outside, because he can see through the leaves. If I were a cat, I couldn't think of a better place to be myself. But anyway, I guess that's enough babbling for this morning. Jan plans to do laundry today. Yesterday was her payday. Did my week's worth of meds last night. Some of them that were recommended from the hospital I've never been on since I left the hospital. At least 2 or 3. 2 bottles were totally empty when I got ready to fill things. One had enough to get me through the weekend, and one had enough to get me through next week, through the full week of the little weekly pill reminder, and then it was empty. Some of them have refills, 1 or 2 of them have refills, but some of them are not the type that they put refills on them. And the fact that I haven't seen my regular doctor in so long because of Mid-Cumberland Human Resources being late every time, you know, kind of a bitch. See, that's another thing. If I moved to East Tennessee, I'd have to find all new doctors, and I'd obviously have to find them all in Knoxville. So I'd be going from Andersonville to Knoxville, but still, that's, near as I can tell, like 15, 20 minutes tops. So if you were coming from North Knoxville, 10, 15 minutes to get me in the middle of nowhere. But the problem with going to Andersonville is I'd have to actually pay East Tennessee Human Resource once a week, $3 each way, to get me to a Walmart. And it's like, hey, one Walmart a week. I can make sure I've got enough cat food, enough cat litter, and whatever else I need. And then I'm sure there's some little market within walking distance that sells stuff way too expensive. But anyway, that's East Tennessee. Oh, that's all Tennessee. I'm going to go ahead and get off here before Kevin comes over and steps on the keyboard. And Anderson out.